Top three things in my notebook this morning. Number one, Europe. Number two, commodities. And number three, the 10-year bond yield. First, Europe just acts fantastic in the face of what is really a unique U.S. issue. Now, there's this thing in the U.S. called the social media bubble. I know not everyone wants to call it that, so I'll call it that. But the reality is that stock markets like Denmark or Italy, which are up another full % plus this morning, these markets are up 13 to 15% for the year to date. And again, you can bang your head against the wall and debate whether or not the Dow should be up 2 or down 2% for the year to date. It's down 2, incidentally, and the S&P is flat. The reality is a lot of markets don't have these bubbles embedded within them. So again, very good week for European stocks with a very strong currency. Secondly, CRB index. Now, again, you can bang your head against the wall and you could say, well, look, you don't have enough cash, Keith. Well, that's not true. I mean, I'm long bonds, I'm long commodities. Commodities yesterday were up 0.9% on the basket, up 0.9% to up 8.5% for the year to date. And yeah, people can whine about gold being down after it was up 15% for the year, for God's sakes, and it corrected. Get over it. It's up 8% for the year to date. So again, versus the Dow, fantastic performance for inflation accelerating, which was our top theme for the first quarter. And then finally, 10-year bond yields. Well, when inflation accelerates, growth slows. So bingo, 10-year bond yields, back to the lows, 2.69% after failing at the trend line of 281, 2.81%. And again, inflation slows growth. Very simple concept. If you want to look at this in terms of sector divergences in the S&P 500, consumer stocks for the year to date, the Consumer Discretionary Index, XLY, down 4.5% for the year to date, versus utilities, which is slow growth yield chasing, up 8% for the year to date. So massive variance in between these two sectors, and again, very much in line with the Hedgeye macro theme. So those are your top three things.